Good morning everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be fixing the things that I thought I fixed in the video where I was at Caleb's shop working on the oil system. So Kern Dog's here today. She brought me a little Starbucks. Say what up. And I ordered a couple of things to try to make this happen, and I want this to work this time, because if this works, that means we can get on the dyno. Basically, this oil leak is the only thing preventing me from being on the dyno right now, because I can't leak oil all over Mike's dyno, can't leak oil all over it. So I ordered a new sandwich plate, like I said I was going to. I don't know if the other one is defective. I just want to replace it. It's a pretty cheap part, so I just went and bought a new one so that I can see if the sandwich plate was the thing that's leaking. I also bought a bunch more steel braided line because if I mess up again, then I have more to make new line out of. And I also want to go under the car and loosen all the bolts for the oil pan and then just re-torque them down. I think last time I really over tightened them, and I think that gasket might be pinched and just spraying oil out. Those are the things I'm going to be checking today. Those are the things I'm going to be working on today, hopefully to solve this problem. So with all that being said, I gotta get the car jacked up. I gotta get under the car and start undoing the oil filter and the sandwich plate stuff and basically just taking everything apart. I wanna get everything apart and then just start working on rebuilding everything and putting it all back together. Alright guys, so I got the drain line out. I'm not really gonna mess with this just yet. I wanna get everything else taken apart like I said. So I gotta get around the back side of the motor and take off the oil filter. I'm gonna try to do it from the top side of the car just because I don't have a lot of room underneath right now. But if I can't get it from the top side, I'll just take off the driver's side wheel and we'll get under there. Okay boys, so I got the oil filter off and I got the sandwich plate taken out. This is super lucky, just based on the way that I routed this before. But I think I'm gonna be able to get the sandwich plate like up here so that I can work on taking this oil feed line off in a nice, spacious area. Ants on my leg. So many ants, Jesus. Boom, beautiful. All right, so I'm kind of just inspecting this right now and I can't tell. I'm gonna look at more in depth in a second. It kind of looks like this drain line is kinked. And I want to make sure that the inside material of this drain line is rubber because I know that a lot of these are plastic. And if it's plastic, then oil's not moving through this. I'm going to bring you guys over here and give you a close-up. All right, guys, so here it is. You can see it looks like some of my thread sealant is kind of coming off and breaking apart. And then this is that section of the hose that almost looks kinked right here. You can kind of see it's pulling apart and compressing. So I'm gonna get the sandwich plate out of here and then I'm gonna start working on installing the new one. All right, so as you guys can see, this stuff is really coming off of here. I'm just gonna get this all out, get the new sandwich plate in. Okay guys, well here's the new sandwich plate. We're just open it up and make sure it's the right size. I really hope it is, I don't really know. I just kind of ordered it on Amazon, hoping that it'd be the right part. Pair it really quick. It looks to be exactly the same size as this one, so I kind of nailed that guess, to be honest with you. Alright, so this is basically the exact same part. What I like about this one is that the O-ring is like a nice flat surface, whereas this O-ring is just like a really thin, double O-ring. And I'm thinking that it might have been leaking from there. I'm just gonna swap this out because, like I said, it's a relatively cheap part. It's a good place to start. If none of the stuff that I do today fixes the oil leak, at least I'll know that it's none of these things. All right, so this is pretty much assembled. I just have the block off screws in. I know that they are gonna take a little while to set, but so is that oil drain line. So I'm gonna go inspect it really quick. I'm gonna clean it off, and then I'm gonna put some thread sealer on it, tighten that thing down so that this can all cook in the sun, so that this compound can kind of seal up a little bit. And then, while I wait, before I go ahead and put this on the car and everything, I'm gonna go ahead and reassemble the new drain line. Oh, also, before I go start doing this, I just wanna tell you guys that I appreciate all of your comments, every single one, well, except for the ones that are like, dude, my dad had those glasses, or dude, my grandma had those glasses. Alright bro. It's called style. But anyway, I really do. I read all of your comments. I reply to most of them, and I just want to say thank you to you guys that are constantly commenting. Some of you guys like Matt, Rumor, Panic, you're always commenting because you've got the fire beats, boy. Thank you guys for always commenting. It really does help, and thank you guys for always liking these videos. It helps so much. All right, I'm done being a cheese. Let's go get this put together. I kind of want to see if this is kinked or clogged or anything, so I almost want to pour some oil down this and just see if it'll go through. Actually, this line is great. It's not kinking at all. This oil seems to be going down perfectly. Alright guys, so like I showed you before, here's the old drain line. I'm just gonna start disassembling this. Once it's all taken apart, I'm going to just lay out this hose and I'm gonna add maybe 1 inch longer because it seemed like I was off by about 1 inch. Maybe I'll give it like 1.25 inches. And that'll be the new oil drain line. I'm not gonna try to like mock this up under the car because clearly that didn't work last time. So I'm just gonna eyeball it and say 1.25 inches longer than this should be perfect. As long as these caps fit on, we should be good. This is the only side I'm a little worried about. Let's see. So close. Oh no, I'm just destroying it. I'm destroying this line right now. Yeah, boys, I think I took a big fat L on this one. What the frick, dude? This is supposed to be -10, but it doesn't seem to fit into either. Boys, I don't know why, but this just really doesn't want to go on. Like, I can get this one to fit, and it's shit. Is this like -9 or something? I swear this is -10. Because I bought a -10 bung, and that worked. This is -10 line. It should fit. This is... what the frick? I need to go to the thinking chair for a minute, boys. Good afternoon. Matt just came by wearing the same shirt he was wearing last night, brother.
Since I haven't changed, showered, or done anything.
Alright, gentlemen, here's where we're at. Matt and I were able to get the first end on. The way that we were able to do it is I took the fitting, like that one right there, and I took a Dremel only to this first inside lip. There are a bunch of other lips on the inside. I'll actually show you guys up close so you can see. So there's a bunch of like lips on the inside of this fitting, and I just took the Dremel to the outer one, just this like opening part. You can see where it's silver. And I ground down a bunch of material so it would fit over, and then we were able to get the fitting on the hose. So we did the same thing with this one. We're about to cut that end right now. Basically, if we mess this part up, we have to do it all over. So we're gonna go nice and slow with this. Matt's gonna hold it. All right, boys, this might look dangerous, and it probably is. Is that hot? Ow! Is that hot? Beep!
It's not hot, I just didn't feel good.
Alright, let's see it. Alright, that actually looks really clean. Good, that looks pretty solid, dude. You wanna take off a little bit of that painter's tape? Don't try that at home, that was probably stupid. Yeah. For all you people that are gonna put in the comments that was stupid, I already acknowledge it.
Yeah, that kinda hurt.
But we're alive, it's in the past, we'll never do that stupid shit again.
Listen.
We might.
We're trained professionals.
Don't lie to them.
We're not paid, but we're professionals.
Just a bunch of dummies in a garage. Alright, let me see this. She's on. There she is. There's the new hose. I got hose calling. I can't say the next part. Morty.
Remember we used to do that every time we burned.
I still do. It's a habit now. Okay, gentlemen, so I didn't film anything just now because we were just kind of like working. We're kind of on the clock. I have to be at work at 4 o'clock. We got everything put back in, sandwich plate. The drain line looks much better. I'm gonna show it to you right now. So there it is, not kinked or anything. It's all tightened up. It's looking good. We're gonna go ahead. Matt and I are gonna take it out for a test drive. Matt's gonna do a little bit of filming. All right, here we go. I should have waited a little bit longer. That's okay. Oh, I looked up as soon as you slammed on the brakes. Here we go. I got time for like one more right here, and then we're gonna call it. Oh, my car sounds like it's about to die. There we go. Oh, that really feels bad. That was not good. We're taking her home. I don't know what happened. Oh man, dude, we might have to push it. I might have blown the motor. Well, we fixed the oil leak, but who knows if my motor still works. It's really struggling, dude. It's down to like 50 RPM. Well, let's go take a look and just see what's going on really quick, and then I'm gonna be done. Okay, so today is the next day. I'm sorry for doing this all the time. I just always run out of time when I'm doing these videos and filming. And I end up having to finish the video the next day, so sorry about that. Anyway, I'm pretty sure where I left off is that I thought the Civic blew up. I can ease your mind right now and tell you it didn't. Right when I got home from work yesterday, it was like 8:30 and I started messing with the car. And I noticed a check engine light was flashing. So I read the code, I looked it up, and it was code 43, which is a fuel system error. So I knew that I'd been having problems with my main fuel pump relay for a while. I have to like shake it when I turn the key to get the fuel pump to prime. So I went straight to AutoZone, bought a new relay, threw it in the car, started it up. It was still idling kind of weird, but I didn't have any fuel pump priming issues, if that makes sense. So that was good, but it was still idling really weird. So I popped the hood and I found a vacuum leak like really quickly, fixed it, and the car ran perfectly. And then I took it out for a rip. I was posting all this stuff on my Instagram. If you guys want to stay up to date with things like that and like know what's going on all the time, please follow my Instagram. I'll put it in the description of this video. It's also right here. To sum things up though, I did end up fixing the oil leak. So that oil leak that was coming from the back side of the motor is gone. However, there is still a little bit of an oil leak coming from the bottom side of the turbo, and I'm just thinking it's probably because I have crappy eBay fittings. We did a really good job putting that hose back on. It fit really snug, so I can't imagine that it's the hose. It's got to just be those crappy eBay and fittings. So I'm probably gonna have to get some new fittings at some point if I want to completely eliminate the leak. But as of right now, it's just a very minor leak. Oil isn't squirting out anymore. So yeah, I'm not gonna record this next part. I'm just gonna end the video here, but I am gonna go mess with the oil pan a little bit, try to unbolt the oil pan, bolt it back up, see if that helps at all, because I feel like I tightened down those bolts a little bit too tight last time I did it. I'm gonna do that off camera. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This one was really fun to make. I love hanging out here on nice days and working with friends on cars. It's just, I don't know, it makes it so much more fun when you have someone to like joke with and be stupid, and if you mess up, like laugh about it together, you know. It's fun. It's fun to work with friends. Shout out Matt for being here. That was fun. And shout out Kern Dog for bringing me coffee and hanging out with me and organize the shop a little bit. All right, I gotta get to editing, so thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. Also, if you like this video, please click that subscribe button. And as I always say, boys, remember to plan, commit, execute, and attain your goals. Bye. I should have waited a little bit longer, but that's okay. I looked up as soon